Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So first things first, if you saw my last video, it kind of explains why I am a little bit down and like why this video, I'm going to try to make as positive as possible, but I am just not feeling the best mentally. It's Saturday night, and like I said, if you watch my last video, I don't really have to like go into depth, but it's Saturday night and I'm just going to be in my house again. I'm going to try to film more than this video tonight, but I really don't know if I like want to film that much, but today's video is going to be a 16-week pregnancy update video. So I'm 16 weeks as of Wednesday. So it's actually a bit more than 16 weeks. So I'm closer to 17 weeks than I am 16, but whatever. Yeah, I wanted to talk about how I've been feeling, how 16 weeks is going for me, give you guys a belly shot, and just talk about the pregnancy right now. So I think the first most exciting thing that has happened is I've started to feel the like butterfly sensation of like little baby movements and kicking and stuff. A lot of women describe the first feelings of feeling the baby kick as like butterflies in your stomach because they are so soft, and most of the time you can only really feel them if you're like laying completely flat, completely still, and like you're just like focusing on feeling them because they are so soft and minimal. But I felt them the first time the other night, and I was laying in bed at like 3 o'clock in the morning. I felt them, so that's super exciting. Even though I have a belly, just even though I have a belly and I know I'm pregnant, feeling baby kicks is just like reassuring the fact that I actually am pregnant and just makes everything more real. And so I really like that fact that I felt those. I felt and recorded Zendaya's kicks for the first time at 17 weeks, so I was pretty much expecting to start to feel them, but I felt little flutters for the first time, which is super exciting. Other than that, everything is pretty much the same. I have no really added symptoms. I still have pretty bad headaches about 5 times a week. I think my biggest problem is still my sleeping issue. I still don't sleep. Melatonin doesn't even work for me anymore, honestly. I took 2 extra strength melatonin pills last night around like 12:30, and I still didn't fall asleep until like 2, and then I slept for an hour and woke up and stayed awake till 6. So there's a gnat in here. But yeah, sleeping has been pretty much my biggest issue, and I think my mental health is like, it's not bad. Like, I don't want to go to the extent of saying, oh, my mental health is crashing again. I don't want to go to that extent because it's really not that bad. I just have been feeling like certain little feelings of like loneliness and just like trying to figure out like what I want to do with my life and like get everything sorted, and it's been kind of like stressful. And then like kind of feeling like you're going through it alone doesn't make it any better. So yeah, but other than that, other than those 2 symptoms that I've been feeling, I really don't feel like anything else has changed. I did start gaining weight though, which is really good, because even though I started getting my belly a while ago, I wasn't really gaining weight. But I did start gaining weight, which is something that I like is my #1 goal this pregnancy, because I actually only gained 19 pounds with Zendaya because I'm just not a big eater. I've never been a big eater. I've never had a big appetite. I'm pretty much like a snacker. I love fruits and vegetables. Like, I'm not really a person who can just like eat like a whole bunch of food. Like, I've never been that type of person, and then being pregnant and being that way is like so much more difficult and like such like a bigger issue. But I am excited to say that I am gaining weight finally. My belly is definitely getting a lot better. I am so happy that fall weather is here in Delaware for a couple of days and then it goes right back to 80. But fall is starting to introduce itself, which is super exciting because I can start wearing my sweaters again. Dressing for a pregnant belly in the summer is so hard, and I'm so happy that I didn't get pregnant in the summer again, because last year, you know, you guys know Zendaya was born in September, so the summer months I was my biggest with her. I have bumps everywhere. And so I'm so happy that this pregnancy I don't have to go through being that pregnant in the summer again. I'm so happy about that. So I can just wear sweaters and it'll last me through the end of the pregnancy. Since he is born, I'm saying he too because I want it to be a boy, but since he will be born in very early March, I will be able to wear sweaters for the rest of the pregnancy, which is literally so freaking exciting, and I'm so happy about that. But yeah, morning sickness, I didn't have morning sickness with Zendaya either. In this pregnancy, it's pretty much the same. I really don't have morning sickness, and when I do throw up and when I do have nausea, it's because I brought it upon myself, if that makes any sense. Like, when I drink a lot of milk, just like not dairy, but just like straight up milk, I cramp really bad at night, and sometimes I do throw up. And then when I eat a lot of fruit, depending on the kind of fruit that I eat, it does cause me to throw up too, because of all the natural sugars that I'm intaking. It caused me to get sick pretty much in the middle of the night, so that sucks too. But I kind of bring it upon myself with what I eat and drink whenever I do throw up, so I don't really consider that morning sickness. I just consider that me being stubborn and not wanting to stop eating certain things so that I don't throw up. Cravings, I really haven't had cravings. Now, with Zendaya, my consistent craving throughout the whole entire pregnancy was oranges. And with this pregnancy, I do find myself wanting orange juice a lot. So it's kind of the same as Zendaya. But my cravings aren't really like consistent. Like I'll get like a random spurt of, I want a cheeseburger today. And then I get that cheeseburger and then I'm fine. And I never really think about it again. I don't have a craving where it's like every single day I'm like, I want this. I want that again. I want that again. I want that again. My cravings have never really been like that. It's just always kind of like a random craving, a random day. And then once I get it, I never really think about it again. So those are my cravings. Pretty much everything is like normal. I feel fine. I think my mental capacity is starting to become like a bigger issue again. But I'm trying my best to just stay positive and think about the positive. And like I said in my last video, if you guys haven't seen that, I really think these next few months for me and the end of the, like through the end of the pregnancy is going to be a very large chunk of self-discovery and self-love and just finding peace in being alone. I think that that's something that I've always struggled with. And like I said, I explained this more in depth if you guys didn't see that video. I know a lot of my videos like that one don't really do as good as videos like this. So that's why I'm kind of like repeating myself a lot, because a lot of people didn't see that video that will watch this video. So I'm sorry if you saw that video and you're watching this one and you're kind of like hearing what I already said. But I want to kind of say stuff for people that didn't watch the video and might not. But like I said, I think the next 6 months are going to be just really about me trying to become okay with being by myself and being enough for myself. Because that's something I've always struggled with. I've never, ever done good with being alone. I've never done good with not having friends. I've never done good with not having consistent people to talk to. That's just never been something that I had to do. And I understand, like, to a certain extent, we should be okay with ourselves. But at the same time, like I said in my last video again, it's just in our nature to want a bond and want, you know, human interaction and want a connection with people, friendships, relationships, family, whatever. And it's been really a tough adjustment for me to kind of give that up and realize that I don't have that right now, and I'm not going to have those connections with people for a while. I've really been struggling to kind of become okay with that. But like I said, that's what these next months are going to be about, is me just focusing on myself and realizing that I have to be enough for myself, because that's kind of all I have right now. So yeah, but other than that, the pregnancy is going fine. Nothing really changed. Nothing is really going on anymore. Nothing is really like extreme. Just little flutters I'm feeling. I hope that they do become a little bit more active and more, you know, noticeable. Like I said, I recorded my kicks with Zendaya at 17 weeks, so I'm in the, like, you can see them from the outside of my belly. So I'm super excited to start hopefully being able to record them and see them, and like other people can feel them and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do a belly shot. And then I'm going to, the last part of this video, the last 7 seconds of this video is going to be a clip of the heartbeat that I recorded at my appointment last week, I think. I don't know. But I'm going to show you guys a clip of the heartbeat, or yeah. And then, yeah. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. My pregnancy update videos are going to be like my most simple and like less interesting one, just because there's not really a lot to say. I'm not going to do these every week because I feel like there's really not enough to talk about every week until the pregnancy actually gets further along and more symptoms pop up and more things are happening. So I'm 16 weeks now. I probably won't post another video about my pregnancy update until my ultrasound. So the next few videos are going to be kind of focused away from the pregnancy for a little bit, more focused on me and Zendaya, more focused on my routine, me and Zendaya's routine, like I think I really, I don't know how I'm going to do it or when I'm going to do it, but I really want to do a pregnancy fashion video, like how I style being pregnant with the clothes that I already have, because maternity clothes for me are not cute. I don't like them. I try to stay away from them. So I'm going to do like a pregnancy fashion video. So just going to look forward to that. But the next pregnancy update video probably won't be until the middle of October. After my ultrasound, I have, you know, the measurements of the baby, the pictures, the gender. I'll post the gender reveal around that time too. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys a belly shot and then I'll answer the heartbeat, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. So here's my belly. It's kind of weird to show because of the pants I have on, but I'm kind of large. I'm definitely getting a lot bigger than I was. I love being able to wear sweaters and like flowy pants again, but this is my belly. I'm definitely growing a lot, and it's definitely a little bit lower, but yeah. And I got this new belly ring, which is so cute. It's one of the pregnancy belly rings so that I can stretch with the baby, and it has little feet, and I got a blue ball for a boy. So yeah.
Great heartbeat. 152.